people, then you can't.
Well, you're on now, Tom.
You can't.
Let her rip, baby.
Make the story really important.
All right, well, let's go back over it again. You're at Crystal Lake. What year? About
Oh boy.
late 60s?
Yeah, late 60s, maybe into the 70s.
Okay.
That was really a memory. I'm telling you, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There is at least 6 seaboats from Lake Fenton that were up there, and Jim McDonald and what was Bob's last name? He also worked at the Genesee Bank, and the other names escape me. Probably Dr. Who is the pathologist that lived on Lake Fenton. Always brought his boat down with his motorboat. His wife had that little miniature zoo in the house. Oh, anyway,
Before my time.
when the race was over and we were all going to party, and we were taking the refreshments, we had to put them somewhere. We wanted to cool it off, so we took them down
Couldn't put them in your tummy?
one of these members of the club, and we started unloading all the stuff into their little motel room, and the wife just exploded. She knew that there was going to be probably 24 people that were going to party, till about 3 in the morning.
In this 10 by 12 room.
She says, "Get that stuff out of here! I'm not going to have that." And so, honestly, we moved it to another place, another cabin. But that was really something. She just blew her top. But anyway, we had a lot of fun, and don't know that we did real well, or whatever the case may be. But it was memorable for me to. Well, Sea Scouts always enjoyed themselves at a regatta, and no matter where it was, Spring Lake, Grand Rapids, Crystal.
You seem like a pretty creative bunch in
Oh,
terms of
let me
partying.
tell you, they had super ideas.
Did I say creative, or did I say
You said creative.
not discriminating?
It's all the same.
I think that's where Carl Chappell had his mast snapped. And during sailing, we had a lot of air that time, and when, I was sailing with Herbie as a third because of the air, and Walter was there, and of course his whole family was there. And we were sailing, and we broached the wave so much that we were sailing, and the water came into the cock and filled her right up.
Whoa.
Well, the flotation kept the hull from sinking. But anyway, we were out of the race. The boats were probably 50 boats, and so Herbie pulled out. And as we were sailing back to the club, of course, we had our bailers open, and water kept going out, and pretty soon it got down low, just on the bottom of the boat. And Herbie says, "Close them bailers, we're going back to the race." And we went back and started sailing, but that was the first time ever that I ever had a seaboat broach on me. I mean, we dived into a wave and it came over.
Holy moly.
Were you on a reach?
It was, no, we were running down off the,
So it lifted the back end up and
we
pushed the front end
we
down.
pushed the bow right into the trough, and in the water came, and we were on the stern, 3 of us sitting on the stern. That's how to keep that boat up. That was really an experience.
But you still sailed it when it was full of water.
Well, we were sailing back to the club until the water went through the bailers, and as soon as the bailers took the water down to on the bottom of the inside, we closed the bailers. He started sailing again.
Back at it. Oh, that's great.
That was really an experience, but memorable. And
Those were the days when everybody was real sailors.
Right. Yeah. I understand.
Bailers that actually bailed.
But that was really interesting to have that many seaboats on the starting line. I mean,
50 seaboats.
yeah.
That's
But
quite
that's
a big...
not unusual in Wisconsin to have that many on a regatta. But in Michigan, that was really great. Everybody looked forward to the Western Michigan, and
I may actually be able to go now that I'm retired.
There you
boy,
go.
I'm
Almost
telling you.
retired.
But that was really, really something. That's one of the things that I'll remember. I just have a hard time remembering all the sailors that back in those days that were sailing seas that would go to the regattas, just like today. And some people can't make it for family reasons or personal reasons or whatever, but that was always something that we look forward to.
Yep.